Guys, and welcome to another episode of IB Master. The topic or the concept that was requested today was converse, inverse, and contrapositive, which are all three things that fall under the logic section of our mathematics courses. Logic is basically the studying and thinking, or the studying of thinking and reasoning. And we have propositions that are presented to us in our math courses, and we can change these propositions into the converse, the inverse, and the contrapositive. Propositions are basically logical statements that have truth values, and in order to conduct a converse of a proposition, you will have to change the order of the implication, meaning that your original proposition would have a hypothesis and a conclusion, and your contrapositive or your converse will be the conclusion first and then the hypothesis. So let's take the example. For example, if a closed figure is a circle, then it has 360 degrees. Here, your hypothesis is if a closed figure is a circle, and your conclusion is then it has 360 degrees. In order to make this converse, you would have to switch the order. So it will be, if a closed figure has 360 degrees, then it is a circle. The next thing is the inverse. So the inverse is basically adding a knot to both the hypothesis and the conclusion. This time, you do not switch the order of the hypothesis and the conclusion. You just keep it the way it is and add a knot. So, for our example, if a closed figure is a circle, then it has 360 degrees. Our inverse will be if a closed figure is not a circle, then it does not have 360 degrees. The next thing is contrapositive. The contrapositive will be a mixture of both the converse and the inverse, meaning that we will switch our proposition, meaning we will switch our hypothesis and our conclusion, and we will also add a knot to our hypothesis and our conclusion. So the contrapositive of this will be, if a closed figure does not have 360 degrees, then it is not a circle. And this is how you conduct your converse, your inverse, and your contrapositive. And this goes for every proposition you're given and told to turn into converse, inverse, and contrapositive. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time on the next concept on IB Master.